Hey guys, this is a mall review of the Bobcat at truck and flatbed with 4 Bobcat 753s. I am actually going to do this mall review different than what I usually do. I usually just do it all in one part. Well, to this time I'm just going to separate it out into 4 or 5 parts. This is the first part, which is just the introduction and such. Second part is going to be the truck right here. Then the third part, the trailer. The fourth part, the Bobcats, and the fifth part, the closing and pros and cons and such. But anyways, you know, just to start out, it is a really nice model. I mean, if you would get it. But I'll say that stuff for the end. So, you know, really good detail and such. So let's dive into the review. Part 2, the the truck is up next. So part 2 coming up right now. Hey guys, this is going to be part 2 of the review. It's the tractor trailer or truck or whatever you prefer. I'm just going to tell you ahead of time that all the chrome parts, like the mirrors and such, they are plastic. So, on the front, like I said, all the chrome parts are plastic. You have Freightliner up here, which is actually pretty nice. You got your windshield, your sunroof, not sunroof, but sun visor. You got your mirrors, they are quite durable, which is a good thing. Your air horns up here, your lights. On the door, you have Malheur, Ingersoll Rand, and where the store is located, which is in Gwinnett, North Dakota. And you got Bobcat up here, 809-101, and some handrails, some nice diamond texture, same right here, which is even better. Your exhaust. I don't really know what this here is, but it's metal, and if you guys do know what it is, feel free to leave a comment to tell me. You know, I'd really like to know. So you got your hitch, which went all the way through, and your mud flaps, which are plastic. You got your fuel tank, which is also plastic, and practically all this right here. The black stuff underneath is plastic, so all the red on this truck is metal. And that's on the truck, not on the rest. But underside, which is pretty detailed, which I like. You got somewhat detailed wheels. This one's actually etched all the way through. So, of course, the back wheels are not. The front wheel is. On the other side, pretty much the same thing. Like I said, nice diamond texturing right here. So that will sum up part 2 of the review of the truck. You know, so part 3 coming up right now. Hey guys, this is going to be part 3 of the review. Inside the trailer, I'm going to be holding the camera due to how big this one is. Pretty much everything is metal on the top. Underneath, everything there that's black is plastic, which isn't much, really. So let's get started. Your top, your wear boards, metal, which is really nice. Some tie-down locations where you can tie down your machine. On the front, there's a front view. On the back, you got your warning stuff and your tail lights, which you can't really see because it's casted in. There's really nothing to paint, and there's no paint to signal it. Underneath, there's your 2-axle configuration. They have 2 toolboxes here, which is pretty nice. Your spare, and what my stepdad calls the trailer feet. Of course, that's what my stepdad calls it. So, and your hitch or something. So it's pretty nice. It's really heavy too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold the camera. I'm trying to use my tripod. Can't use my tripod for this. But it's really big and heavy. Just leave it like that. It's really big and heavy, which really surprised me because I thought the wearboards were going to be plastic, but it turns out they weren't. So that's really good thing too. So there's only a few plastic parts, which the obvious things, but really good detail. Except for they could have like separated the wearboards off, but it's just the lines running on there. You know, that could have made it better, but yeah. So part 4 of the Bobcats is right now. So yeah. Hey guys, this is part 4 of the Bobcat 753s, and as you can see, it comes with 4 of them, which I really like. So if one breaks, you always have some more. So I'm going to use that one there for the review. There's as far as your arms can go up. It can dump. And it can go back pretty far. I mean, of course, I actually modified it. I cut the cylinder off out right there on all of them, so it can go back more. That's one of the downsides to it first. When you roll the tires, it does squeak a bit when you roll the wheels. Your Bobcat logo, 753, and smally in between the B and the O, right there. B and right above the B-O-B is Malor, and then Ingersoll Rand on the top. So, of course, it's pretty nice. Your taillight detail, exhaust. You got 753 Bobcat logos, same for on the bucket. Inside the cab, you just have a seat, pretty simple. And the cage and such is plastic. But I mean, these are really nice too. So of course, these are my first models are not yellow, black, or gray. Which is kind of nice to have. You know, it's kind of a bit more than I expected out of these things. But having 4 of them is a real good thing. And I was actually planning to get the the S175s, but I found these instead. So, the conclusion of the review is up next. So, it starts right now. Okay guys, here's the conclusion of the review. So here's how you hitch it up. You have to turn the trailer to the side and slide it in, and then you just turn like that. You know, so it's really nice. I like it. You know, it's really heavy once you put it all together. Sorry guys about the squeaking. It's a tripod. But, to finish up the review, it's pros and cons. Pro is, it's all, I'd say about 90% metal. You know, it's really nice, all metal. But, there's only one downfall as to how far the bucket can curl back on the Bobcat and how easy the cylinders are to break. So I just broke mine to the bucket off. It doesn't really affect it. You know, it's just, it can't haul a bunch of weight, which I probably won't have it do anyways. Because I probably won't use these in a diorama or something. Of course, I won't be making one for a while. You know, just it's a really nice model. And I have to say, if you can find one at a really reasonable price, go for it. You know, these are one of the best models to have, and this model, I believe, was made in the early 2001, 2002 area, which you can't really find them anymore. You know, kind of in the area of Northcott making the B series. I have to say, if you can find these, get them. You know, it's worth the money. And it's all put together when you get out of the box, so, I mean, it's pretty simple. But they're really nice to have. And I don't know if I said this or not, but I just remembered that I forgot to put in the Bobcat review that the counterweights are plastic on them. But that's a small downfall, but it doesn't really matter to me, you know. But it's a really nice model. Like I said, if you can get it, get it. You know, it's completely worth the money. I got this one for $29 and came to a grand total of $41. So it was really nice. It was a really nice price for it, and you know, I really like this model, and you know, it's just probably one of my best models in my collection. It can even top my 385. It can also fit my 385 and also my D10. So I mean, it can fit almost all your equipment in 1/50th scale, except for the big mining equipment. So, but it can withstand the weight, that's for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and like I said before twice, if you can get it, because it's worth it. So, thanks for watching the review, and see you guys later.